Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about a feature that I think really sets Gavel apart as a document automation platform and can be one of the most powerful features on the platform to take your project to the next level when it's leveraged correctly, and that is the repeating item. And I think that people tend to underutilize repeating items and it might intimidate them a little. So I'm going to walk through several examples to help you use them in your projects. So, first things first, what is a repeating item? Repeating items allow you to gather a set amount of the same information about each individual iteration of a series of items. I know that was a lot of words, which is why I have examples, and the most classic example I have are children in a family law context. So I'm not judging people's families. You might have a lot of kids in a family, and for a lot of family law documents, you have to list the same information for each one of those kids. So here on my screen, you can see I have name and date of birth, but it could be name, date of birth, place of birth, etc. And you can see here, I'm just going to use my autofill here. I can add on as many kids as I need, and I'm still gathering the same pieces of information about each one of those children. Another common example, here you can see my little review screen, but another common example are vehicles, again, maybe in the family law context when you're thinking about property to divide in a divorce, or maybe assets for a bankruptcy case, and you need to list out the make, model, and year for each vehicle that your client could potentially have. So again, you can see it's listed here. I can add on another vehicle and so on and so forth. And so what I see people doing instead, if I go back into my build out screen, what I see people doing instead is they just make a question for each iteration. Like they could say, what is the make of your first vehicle? And then they keep on having to do that where they make, what is the make of your second vehicle? And so on and so forth. And that is just such a waste of time for you to be creating those questions and code into your document as well. And that is also so limiting in these situations where you don't know how many a person could potentially have. So that's why a repeating item can really make your workflow flexible for a huge range of clients and help you get the most out of document automation. So another way that I want to encourage you to use repeating items is in combination with other questions on Gavel where you know for a fact that the client has at least one of something or needs to have at least one of something, but can have a range of more of that something. Again, that was super vague. So you can see here I have an example for you from the trust and estate side of things. When you're designating an agent or perhaps a long-term guardian for your children, you do need to nominate at least one individual, and then depending on your state laws, you can have 2 to 3 alternates. So you can see here, if I move out of my vehicles, I need to grab the first long-term guardian, and again, I'm just using my autofill feature on Google Chrome. I'm hitting continue. And then you see I've used a repeating item for alternate guardians, and that's because depending on your state, you don't know how many alternates a client may want to designate, but you know that you need at least one and up to 2 or 3. So what a lot of people don't know is that you can actually set an upper limit and a lower limit for your repeating item. And I'm just going to go into my workflow again. I'm going to go into that repeating item and click on the little gear over here. And you can see here I've designated a minimum number of items and then a maximum number of items. So the person filling out this workflow needs to put at least one alternate guardian, but can only put up to 3. There you have it. Repeating items, which are a huge time saver when it comes to building out my workflow. It makes my workflow so much more versatile when it comes to the situations my users might have. In the next short, I will show you how to code repeating items in your Word document, but please be sure to follow along for more Gavel tips and tricks.